Welcome to your introduction to mentoring, part of your guided culture transformation process. In many organizations, mentoring is thought to be a meeting in which one person with greater knowledge and experience is giving a less experienced person advice. This is not the aim, the reality of, or the process for the Lifework Systems culture mentoring. Here's what our mentoring model is not. It's not psychotherapy or analysis. It's not a time to encourage storytelling or details about a situation that's happened or who's involved. It's also not counseling and giving advice, which is a surprise to many people. It's also not inequality between the mentor and the mentee. It's a level playing field. Here's what mentoring is. It's a 30-minute session every month in which each mentor comes to the session fully prepared. The mentor is 100% committed to giving the mentee the emotional and social intelligence support that they need. It's a place where the mentor demonstrates trustworthiness by using the 8 values that build trust. It's a time to show encouragement. It's a time to be friendly, reassuring, kind, and present. The mentees are shown empathy and understanding, but without sympathy or pity. Mentoring is an act of generosity and service. It's a time and a set of conditions where people learn to be fearless about change, growth, and discomfort. It's a means to help the mentee move through awareness into action, where mentors are helping the mentees put plans into action. Every month, you only have 30 minutes to accomplish a lot, where you help your mentee experience every teachable moment that appears, where you genuinely appreciate them, where you review with them the organization's purpose and a core value, where you check in with them using questions on a mentoring checklist, and regarding challenges related to their relationships, their productivity, their engagement, and their progress plans. In this process, at times, you review their blueprint with them, something that they will create and continue to need involvement with, and that helps them identify and accomplish their individual purpose, values, visions, goals, procedures, and possibly who else can help them fulfill some of their roles. And also, you'll be reviewing concepts and practicing the use of tools, not just talking about them or describing them, but actually practicing and using them. While training in new concepts and tools is a crucial part of your new healthy workplace culture, the mentoring is where the rubber hits the road and where lives are changed for the better. Whether you're the mentor at one moment and the mentee the next, thank you for participating in this crucial and life-changing activity now and continuing long after your initial introduction to your new culture model has concluded. The mentoring, that's the one that I think you guys are going to have the most questions on. So mentoring should be happening for every single person in this culture. If there's somebody that says, oh, I've already been through the mentoring and I'm done, that's not correct. Mentoring is the most important change in addition to the basic components, is most organizations are starting to recognize how important it is to have regular coaching and support on all kinds of things. But in this case, particularly on how do you keep those relationships clear? How do you keep that motivation clear? How do you keep that productivity on track in such a way that people are continually feeling empowered, lovable, connected, and contributing? So that's why that is so crucial to make sure you're doing it regularly. If you guys have people that are finding ways to skate out of it, that's your first problem to work through. That's your teachable moment, because that in itself is an issue. And so we're going to talk more about that as we get into the barriers. And when you're in a mentoring capacity with people, try to get their why, especially if they seem turned off. Why did you come to this session today? What do you want to accomplish? What is your reason? Because it's super important to be aware. Sometimes I'll have two people that are in conflict and I'll say, why are you here and what do you want to accomplish? And until they ask that question, they may not be aware that what they really want to accomplish is to fight or something like that, right? So you help them to recognize, what am I saying I'm doing? Or you could say, is your why to create peace? And that way they get to decide. But it's more important than anything.